everyone. Got something different going on this video. I haven't been out yet, but I'm planning on, when it cools down a bit, I'm going to go up onto a spot which has been quite active. I've done a Deus 2 and a Legend hunt up there. They both did well. But what I'm going to do is do some proper live comparisons on some digs between the two. Now I've got, these are off the bouncing castle. I've been meaning to get some proper flag sticks, but these will do. So what I'll do, when I get up there, I'll go around. I won't record it and I'll flag up 6 targets with the Legend. Then I'll start recording and go over with Legend, go over with Deus 2, dig it up, we'll see what it is. Then I'll go over and do another 6 targets, flag them, but with a Deus 2, and see if the Legend can hit them. Catch my drift. Somebody mentioned it on my channel in comments, and I thought, you know what, it's a good idea that. It's all about the live digs, isn't it? I've just done one in the back garden there, and the first one, the Deus 2 didn't get it, the Legend did, and it was a coil. But the second one, the Legend, I wanted to dug it on the Legend, and the Deus hit it, would have dug it, come up in 86, and it was like a gold gilded button. So it was one apiece, and then it was just too much hard work. So I'm thinking I'll go up onto the top, running the Deus 2, very similar settings. I'm going to run Sensi full tone, is it? Sensi full tone. Then I'm going to use 60 tone on the Legend. Recovery on 5 on the Legend, 2.5 on the Deus. I'm going to leave the program as it is. I'm just going to lower that recovery. I'm going to run M2 on the Legend. Sensi is Sensi full tone, it covers all, right up to 40, doesn't it? So yeah, I'll run M2 on the Legend, just to keep it similar. I'm going to drop the tone break back to 7 on the Legend. So on the Deus 2, all the settings are the same. I won't ground balance. No, I'll ground balance both detectors. I'll just ground balance both detectors, it's the same then. I'll do a cancellation and all that lot. Yeah, I'll just do it as close as we can. Full tone, 60 tone and all that lot. So you'll see from the video, I don't even know what's going to happen yet, but in the back garden it was one apiece. What else can I put in there? Yeah, if you want me to do any more of these like this, just let us know. It'll be a lot easier because I'm on my own, because I'll just go around and then you're not seeing me detecting, and that I could spend an hour trying to get these targets, but then we can go over them really quick and do a comparison. So yeah, see you on first one. So we've got 3 targets to go at. All of them are diggable targets with the Legend. I will go over the Legend and then the Deus 2 just to show you the difference. Good signal. 31. Kind of loses it round here. It goes a bit rubbish there, but that's the first one I've picked. 72. See what it is? Both good signals, but it was the Legend that went onto this one first. See, I've only got 3 sticks. It is quiet on here, so I'll do 3 on here and then I'll move on to another field that I haven't really been on before. there. It's a little bit of flat lead. Both picked it up though. 25, 26. Not deep or small. Took my eye off the ball and I can't find it. So yeah, diggable legend. And that's why I put a stick in it. 61, very quiet. I think audio response is on 5 on Sensi full tone. Lose it a bit there. Just lost it that side. Yeah, Legend's lost it that side as well. How's it? Is it in the right place? No. That goes all the way round. We're all the way round with the Legend. Just D2 it all the way round. Well, I don't know about you, but I think the Legend's hitting that better. But just use a bit of sheep poo there just to mark my hole. Disgusting. I've got bloody sticks in my pocket, and I just use the stick. It's dried out anyway. It's not too bad sheep shit as long as you don't break the crust on it like I did before. Like a custard tart. Not too bad. Sorry about the shit chat. It's got to be deeper because these two zones are just getting that. What have we got? What have we got? That was a rock. I won't be happy if it's like, oh, saw something. Did you spot that? Saw something round there. We go. But it's a button. Tiny, tiny button, which I've had loads of here. Yeah, both hit it, but I'd say the Legend was hitting that better. Right. In the air. What I'll do on the next target, I'm just going stock settings program 4 or 5 or something with a Sensi on a Deus 2. But the PWM, you have got more information in that, but you can simplify it by going on to square tones. But square tones will last a bit better. Deus, I think Deus 1 used PWM, and there is a lot more information in the sound. That's just 50-50 on the ferro. It's a 24. It sounds okay. Just give it a 1 now and again. But off tones, off tone, I dig that. These two's getting it. Got 61, 62. 62. Let's be camera like that. Now let's go into PWM. I was on it then, wasn't I? Did select PWM square. Yeah, see, it does come out a bit, but it's simplified. It's simplified, so I'll keep with the stock that comes with that the engineers put in. Definitely a lot more information in that audio. I've been doing a lot of testing with the Deus 2, and tell you the truth, on some stuff I'd prefer if it was a light machine, you know, without the display, because that display can put you off. It can actually put you off. I've done targets that sounded good, the display wasn't saying, well, don't dig the display, but it was actually a good item. So people use it a lot, but you can't go fully off the VDI. You can't. The audio is king of the jungle. Audio is king of the fields. Hull's hammer, he does really good, and he doesn't have the VDI. He'll be able to wear a pin drop in a swimming pool at about 100 metres. His ears are that tuned in. I don't know, but he'll be so tuned in with that detector because he's never used his eyes. So he'll learn a lot more, and he won't be misguided by the VDI. That's how all detectors started off, didn't they? You know, and tried to advance on it, but old school is better. That's for the chit chat. Let's get back to business, eh? Oh! What's that? Is that silver? So I'm not sure what the sound quality is going to be like on that because I didn't have my external mic in for some reason. So I'm going to go with the Deus 2 now. I've been over that field so many times, I've brought so much up, so I haven't hit this as much, this side. So I'll go and flag it. Enjoy the music. It wasn't an iffy one. I did see how much more it comes out there. It's 79ish. Very quiet. 80, 82, 79. For both diggable targets, see what it is. Oh mate, it's hard work this. I reckon it's deep. Moving on. We're even in the right place. Where it was stuck in. Oh, it's there, it is in there. Right, see ya. Hang on, did that lose it there? Kinda lost it. Oh, don't like that. Might be iron. Might have moved it, could be iron. Oh, got it, we've got it. Loads of these on here. There it is. I kind of lost it with it. I was off, it was there, it was in that corner. Yeah, we originally got it with the Deus too, but it kind of lost it once I dug the hole. But yeah, I bought it. All fit it. You make your own mind up. I was saying in my Facebook group that if you like what you see, I don't know if I said it on the video, we'll do it again, but I might just wait until my sun comes out, you know. 67 solid. This is square toed. Or is it? Yeah, square. Let's put it in PWM. That's the standard program feature audio. 67. $29. Solid, we both get it there. So hopefully, I don't think it's a coil. Probably be another button. Let's hopefully something nice comes up. You see, on this field, it's just been, there was a quarry there, and somebody did mention that obviously when they were carrying everything about, all the rocks and that, they're going to pop the buttons off, aren't they? Some coins and that, you know. The old ring pull. Yeah, you're going to dig them. So, 86, sweet. Look at that. That's one thing about the Deus too, the back feet aren't long enough. If you put it on the floor like that and kind of tumbles down an hill, 1400 quid. There somewhere. I'm absolutely knackered. We've got to get everything together. Get to the next flag. Do two of you. A lot easier. Oh me. Oh. God, this is prehistoric. It's lead. A big piece at that, and it's been worked into something that. So that's just scrap lead. I don't think the holes go all the way through. Yeah, it was used for something once upon a time. Not as far this one. Got one here, one there, one there. A lot busier on this side because I haven't been over it. Struggle on that side, to tell you the truth. This is an iffy one, this, that I thought would go for. Where that piece of lead there, it was just solid, wasn't it? That's not that iffy. Just iffy that side, so I must have hit it going this way. 73. This way. Bit rubbish. 74. 65. 02, just come in there. Yeah, I've hit it coming down here, haven't I? Just started up there. It'll be iron, it'll probably be iron round that. Oh. Oh, yeah, another button to add to the collection. Just broke the crust on some. I've had an energy drink, so I am buzzing. I'm buzzing a bit. All over the show. Needed. 42. Now it's saying non-ferrous, but I can hear a bit of a grunt on that. It's what I mean by misleading. That doesn't sound too clever. Yeah, it sounds alright. See what the legend says. That ferro bar 14s, 17s, nah. I'd leave that one as well. Saying that, it wasn't the best signal with the Deus 2, was it? Audio wise, I say it wasn't the best signal with the Deus 2. It had some grunting going on there, but so you'd walk away. But because of the VDI, catch my drift. The VDI we're saying non-ferrous and quite a solid. Some sheep is shut up. Big piece of rubbish, slag. If you went off audio, yeah, I would have dug it. It was an iffy signal, that's why I picked it. I don't want all easy signals. But if you went off VDI, you dig it off numbers and the ferrule finger. But the legend, yeah, no, would have dug it. Right, we've got the last one. I might do this a cappella style. Like, I don't know if anybody knows, but he used to do a lot of detecting stuff years back, and now he's into the pond guru. I seen him with the E-track, and I don't know if it was CTX or something like that. I had me in stitches. I don't know if he was being serious. Geordie guy. Oh, hang on. He was like this, but he was doing that, and then he was coming around with this. Like a detectorist ninja. Oh, he had me in stitches. That's an 81, 82. Can't swing me left. 37, 38, solid, both good signals. Get a coin on our last one. I think it might be a bronze. Probably Victoria. Knowing it round here. It does date to Georgia. Mid to late 1700s, early 1800s. Around here. I hope it's no deeper than that, because it's a little bit rocky. Oh, get it. I'm off a bit. There's my digger. It's over there. Yeah, we should start up again. Ponguru. Geordie guy. Really did enjoy. He's one of the first guys that I started watching. That got me into it. Told you. We're both on a coin. About 3 inches. 4 inches. No, it's another bloody button. Right, so yeah, there's been plenty of buttons up. It's a bit of a fancy one, that. Best one out of them all. So yeah, they're both fine stuff. You can tune the Deus 2 in more, but I'm just going with a stock program there. A lot of people just go with a stock program. Both, well, it's up to you to make your opinion on it. Now I know, because I'm a bit of a cheapskate, I know which one I'd rather go for. That's the one that's half the price. I do prefer the tones on it. I like them both. I do like them both, but I've been doing some testing and that, and there is a few things. But yeah, great detectors. They're both great detectors. I come off the testing now on a first hole on a different field that I've not been on. It's a coin, come up 52. It was really loud, so both of them would have got it anyway. I'm on a legend at the moment. Yeah, it's a Georgian again. but I've got a feeling there is silver around here. It's only quite deep, that. Nearly pinpointed, really loud. Wait till you see the detail on this though. Look at that. Wow. That is, oh, I caught it with my spade on chin. I've chinned her. What a shame. I've had a right go at it. What a coin that is though. You know what, I hope it's not a rare one. I have got a book with the dates in of the rare ones. Oh, I've really had a look at it. I think it's 62, 1862, but that is a... I've just wiped that with my phone. Look how it's come up. This is why the audio is better than the VDI. I've just dug this because I was supposed to take... But can you hear it? In the ground, it sounded warped. It sounded warped. And I've been walking away from them on here. I thought I'll dig one just to make sure. So I've tuned in now. I've tuned into this tin foil. Not through the VDI, because if we're going off the VDI, I'd dig it. But off the audio, I haven't been digging these. Tin foil, I've tuned my ear in. So I've dug a lot of it. You dig a lot of it and you get to know, it sounds warped. Now a hammer could come up in that range, but it wouldn't sound like that. Let's say 5 tone. So I'm not a professional. This is what I've learned. This is what I've learned by being out in the field and that. You know, I'm not a professional. So just say 5 tone and something coming between 30 and 40. So it could be 31. The ID could be jumping all over. 31, 38. 35, 39. Now, without looking at the ID, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know how bits change in the ID without looking at it. But with 60 tone, you can tell that movement. You can tell the little nuances between the tone. You can tell if something's round. You can tell if something's odd shaped when you go around it with just the audio without looking at the ID. The ID is so misleading. And 2 tone, you'd have to look at it all the time, and you can get single tone. It's like relic mode and gold mode on the Deus 2. It's a great mode, but you've got to look at the ID all the time. And it's so misleading. It is audio, it's king. I've learnt that, and this is why I want to use full tone on the Deus 2. A lot of people on the Deus 1 said full tone's great. They've got the Deus 2 and they're saying it's not as great. But it's that tin foil now. I've been walking past it all because I learnt a bit over that end, and now with digging that, I've just made sure that I'm thinking right and my ear's in tune, and I am. It came up in 18, but it was really warped. So yeah, that's a tip. I'm not a professional, so you just do whatever you want to do. It's just that if you can learn that 60 tone, you won't have to look at the ID as much, and there will become one day where you won't have to have the ID at all, and you can get... I'm planning on getting an analog. Is it analog? One without a display. So I want to get my hearing. I think that is going back to the old school. I think the Detector is less misled, because that ID can mislead you. Right, so that's class over for today. Only messy. So I'd like to thank Sandal. Thanks for the coffee, mate. Threw plenty of bruising there, didn't you? Yeah, I appreciate it, and I appreciate all my subscribers and the support that I've had with wondering what to do with the channel. And yeah, you've made my mind up. I'm just going to crack on and do what I do, and just try and put up with the unsensible ones. I think I've got the Deus 2 and the Legend. I want them both to do well, but if I'm finding something out, I'm going to show it. You'll get people that just use the Deus 2 and they'll be like, no, it can't be as good, it can't be this, it can't be that, it's half the price and all that lot. There's not much difference. and that's coming from someone. I've done about 50-60 hours on that. I've done 80-90 hours on that. They're both mine. I want them both to do well. But if there is something wrong, I'm going to say something. The ferrule check is brilliant on the Legend. I've put that on a few videos. Don't take it. It'll stop you digging as much rubbish, but you'll still dig rubbish. But nobody said anything about that. As soon as you say a little thing that's wrong with that machine, it's probably best not saying anything. But I'm just gonna tell everybody the truth about any machine I get. And if you don't like it, don't watch. And I can block people now, so if you start giving me some grief, I'm just gonna block you. It's fair, innit? Right, so yeah, tune in for another episode of History Revisited next time. Take care.